In today's video, we're going to talk about something very powerful. Your pain has a purpose. If you're feeling lost, tired, or broken, this video is for you. Let's understand how pain is not your enemy. It's your teacher. So sit back, listen carefully, and let's grow together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English with Ethan. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Pain is the beginning of change. We all feel pain. It comes in many forms: failure, rejection, loneliness, loss, fear. And when it comes, we often ask, why me? But here's the truth. Pain is not the end. It's the beginning. When something hurts, it wakes us up. Pain shakes us and says, look at your life. Something needs to change. It makes us stronger by forcing us to take action. Think about a person who failed many exams. That pain makes them study harder. Or someone who is heartbroken. That pain teaches them self-love. Pain pushes us to grow, even when we don't want to. Have you ever touched something very hot? That pain tells your body, this is dangerous, move away. In the same way, life gives you pain to protect you or guide you. If everything was easy, you would never become stronger. A tree grows stronger because of storms. A muscle grows only when it's stretched and torn. You grow when life gets hard, not when life is soft. So the next time pain knocks at your door, don't run from it. Don't say, why me? Say, what is this trying to teach me? That simple question can change your life. Pain has a purpose, and that purpose is to wake you up, to guide you, and to grow you. Lesson 2. Pain builds mental strength. Let's begin. Most people think strength only comes from lifting weights or running long distances. But the strongest people in the world are not just physically strong. They are mentally strong. And mental strength doesn't come from comfort. It comes from pain. When life is easy, you don't build toughness. You don't build patience. You don't build courage. But when life gets difficult, something changes. You are forced to think differently. You are forced to keep going even when you don't feel like it. Imagine someone loses their job. At first it hurts. They feel afraid. They feel uncertain. But then they start to look for new ideas. They develop discipline. They wake up earlier. They build a plan. And one day they start their own small business. Would they have done that without the pain? No. But because of pain, they became stronger than before. Every time you go through pain, your mind becomes sharper. You begin to see what truly matters. You stop wasting time on things that don't add value. You stop caring about what others think. You stop blaming. You start taking control. That's mental strength. And pain is the gym that builds it. Here's the truth. Comfort creates weakness, but struggle creates warriors. When you fall down and still choose to get up, when everything is going wrong and you still show up for yourself, that's the moment your character is being built. You are not just surviving the pain, you are becoming someone greater through it. So when you face pain again, tell yourself, this is not punishment, this is training. You are being trained for something bigger, a bigger dream, a bigger purpose, a bigger you. Lesson 3. Pain teaches you what truly matters. In this lesson, we'll explore something that many people ignore until it's too late. Understanding what truly matters in life. And believe it or not, pain is the greatest teacher of all. Let's begin. When everything is going well, when we are busy, distracted, scrolling on our phones, running in circles, we often forget what's truly important. We chase things. Money, likes, attention, approval. But we don't stop to ask, Is this what I really need? Pain comes like a storm, and storms do something very powerful. They blow away the fake things in our lives. What's left is the real, the honest, the meaningful. When someone goes through heartbreak, they realize the value of true love, not just attention. When someone falls sick, they understand how precious health really is. When someone loses a job, they learn the importance of passion, not just paychecks. Pain removes the noise. It shows you the difference between what is urgent and what is important. Let's take a simple example. You're working day and night. You're stressed. You're tired. Suddenly someone you love falls ill. At that moment, your deadlines don't matter. Your emails don't matter. Your social media doesn't matter. What matters? Time, health, family, peace of mind. You realize you were chasing the wrong things. And that's the lesson pain gives you. It pushes you to reorder your life, to stop living for the world and start living for yourself. So ask yourself, what are you giving your energy to? Is it bringing peace or just pressure? Is it building your life or just filling your day? Pain forces us to pause and reflect. It opens our eyes to what we've been ignoring. And here's something beautiful. Once you learn what truly matters, you become unshakable. Because you no longer run behind everything. You choose wisely. You live simply. You feel deeply. You start living life with purpose, not pressure. So the next time you face pain, ask, what is this pain trying to show me? You might discover a truth that changes your life forever. Lesson 4. Pain builds inner strength. Stronger than steel. Let's begin this lesson with one simple truth. True strength is built in silence. And most of the time, it's built through pain. Pain has a way of making us feel small. It makes us question our worth. It makes us feel like we're alone, broken, or lost. But here's what most people don't understand. Every time you survive pain, you grow stronger inside. Imagine a piece of steel. When it's heated in fire, it becomes more solid. When it's bent, hit, and reshaped, it becomes sharper. Just like that, life puts us in fire not to destroy us, but to shape us. Your inner strength is not built when you're praised. Not when life is easy. Not when everything goes your way. It's built in the moments when you wanted to quit, but didn't. When you cried alone, but woke up stronger the next day. When people gave up on you, but you didn't give up on yourself. That's the strength no one sees, but everyone feels. Let's take an example. Imagine a young girl who grew up hearing that she's not good enough. Her voice was ignored. Her dreams were laughed at. But she kept showing up. She kept trying. Not for others, but for herself. Years later, she becomes someone who inspires the world. Not because she had a perfect life, but because she turned her pain into power. This is the power of inner strength. The world may never understand your struggles, but your soul knows how far you've come. Pain also teaches emotional strength. When people hurt you, you learn to protect your peace. When life tests you, you learn to stay calm in the storm. When your heart breaks, you learn how to love yourself again. And all of this is invisible from the outside, but it makes you unbreakable from within. So don't feel weak when you're going through pain. Don't hide your scars. They are proof that you fought battles and survived. You are not weak because you're hurting. You're becoming strong in ways no one can see. Every time you say, I'll try again. Every time you say, I won't give up. You're building a strength that will carry you for the rest of your life. Let this pain build you, not break you. because one day you'll look back and you'll be proud. Proud of the strength you found in your darkest hour. Lesson 5. Pain helps you discover your true purpose. Your pain is not random. It is guiding you to your real purpose in life. Let's begin with the truth. Most people don't discover their true purpose in comfort. They find it during the hardest times of their life. Think about it. When everything is going well, we don't question much. We follow the usual path. We do what others expect. But the moment life breaks us, we begin to ask deeper questions. Why am I here? What really matters to me? What is my mission in this life? And those questions are the beginning of transformation. You see, pain doesn't just make you feel. It makes you think. It forces you to stop and reflect. It pushes you to look inside your heart. That heartbreak? It taught you the value of love. That failure? It showed you where you truly belong. That rejection? It pushed you to try something new, something better. Many people who do great things in life were not born with special talent. They were shaped by deep pain. Pain made them hungry to change their lives. Pain forced them to grow. Pain became the reason they found their path. Now let's imagine a person who was bullied as a child. They felt alone. They cried at night. But they also made a promise. One day I'll help others who feel the same. Years later, they become a therapist, a teacher, a speaker, helping thousands of people feel seen and heard. That's what pain does. It turns your deepest wounds into your strongest voice. You don't need to wait for the perfect time to start your purpose. You don't need to be 100% ready. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to listen to the pain inside you and ask what it's trying to teach you. Pain is not your enemy. It's your compass. It's pointing you towards something you were meant to do. When life feels unfair, ask, what am I learning? Who can I help through my experience? What change can I make, starting today? You were not given pain to suffer forever. You were given pain to find your power. So start writing that book. Start that small business. Start helping others. Start speaking up. Start becoming who you were meant to be. Your pain is your message. Your purpose is hidden in the places that hurt. Don't ignore it. Don't hide from it. Follow it. Because your purpose is not outside. It's inside your story. Lesson 6. Turn your pain into power. Become someone new. This is the final lesson in our series, and maybe the most life-changing. You can transform your pain into personal power. You don't have to stay the same person who was broken. You can become someone new, someone stronger, someone unbreakable. Let's begin with something we often forget. You are not your past. Yes, you were hurt. Yes, you were disappointed. Yes, life was unfair. But that is not the final chapter. That is the beginning of your rebirth. Pain can either destroy you or rebuild you, and the choice is yours. There comes a moment when you say to yourself, I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of carrying the weight of the past. And in that moment, something inside you wakes up. Something that says, let's rise now. Let's move forward. Let's change our life. That moment is your power. You may not control what hurt you, but you can control what you do with that hurt. You can cry or create. You can give up or grow. You can stay bitter or become better. Transformation starts with decision. You decide that your pain will no longer control you. You decide that your future is more important than your past. You decide that the best version of you is still waiting to be discovered. You see, the strongest people in the world are not the ones who had easy lives. They are the ones who went through storms, but never gave up on becoming something more. Think of yourself like clay. Pain is the fire that shapes you. Without the fire, you remain soft, unfinished, unsure. With the fire, you become something new, solid, beautiful, unshakable. So today, ask yourself, who do you want to become because of your pain? Do you want to be more patient, more kind, more focused, more brave? Then start now. Let your pain teach you. Let it rebuild your identity. Start waking up with purpose. Start speaking with courage. Start walking like a warrior. Because you've survived storms that others never saw. You've been tested, and now you're ready to be transformed. This is not about pretending to be strong. It's about becoming strong through truth. It's about telling yourself, I am not the same. I am wiser now. I am deeper now. I am ready now. From this moment on, let your pain become your platform. Let your scars become your strength. Let your past become the fuel for your future. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Begin walking in your purpose. Begin living with confidence. Begin becoming the person you were always meant to be. Remember this, your pain was not the end. It was the beginning of your power. If you found these lessons meaningful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I'll building a family of dreamers, fighters, and transformers. This is English with Ethan, and I'll see you in the next video.